What's new in the world?
What's new in the world? Well, how about this, man? How about the most blatant, who gives a shameless, we're making our own goddamn Overwatch, Marvel Rivals.
Bro,
Goddamn.
China doesn't give a shit.
So NetEase, and first of all, everyone, NetEase notorious for being like, we don't give a fuck. That's you
Well,
made this.
there's another
I made
thing
this.
so I went and looked it up, and it's like it's been development for a couple of years. Dude, I think this game started getting worked on like when Blizzard got kicked out of China.
I believe it. I
I think
believe
this
it.
is specifically a Overwatch replacement.
I would not be surprised if Marvel got the bidding, or or bidded in, whichever way that went, for we want our characters in a hero shooter. Because like, yes, there's some Fortnite to the aesthetic of what you're seeing in third person as well, but like when you make this type of hero shooter 6v6, it doesn't have to have the Overwatch font, but yet it does. It doesn't have to have
these look like fucking Overwatch costume, like
the outfits, the art style,
the outfits, yeah,
the lighting, the environment, the icons in the corner to say that your ult is ready.
Oh, it has the same hit sound effect.
It's crazy. Like, you don't have to do that. The game could just be its own, but no, we don't want you to think for a second that you're not looking at Overwatch. We want you to feel Overwatch, but now there's Spider-Man and Hulk.
Yeah, which hey, that's cool.
Hey,
and you know what? I've been interacting with enough of these games for long enough. Chinese anime art style, I am a massive fucking mark for that specific, like the Genshin, the Honkai, and now this. Mm-hmm. Like, that's like my favorite Iron Man design.
Interesting. Okay.
I love it.
I think it works. It works for some characters. Well, like Doctor Strange certainly fits into like that aesthetic. He looks like he always looked that way, you know. But for as the other bit is, and this is, you can predict for me, third person is awesome.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I love seeing the characters at all times. That's great. It's really cool to just feel like you're watching a replay, you know.
There are some artists that said that they were working on that game, saying that they were doing trial pieces.
Yes,
for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Before
getting fired from their internship or whatever the fuck it was.
So what it sounds like is, yes, there's an artist that was working, and there's probably others as well who were brought in to do trial. To do a trial run and see if they could produce a piece under the direction of whatever they were being given. And in this case, the person was working on it for weeks, like you said, and then not paid for that work. And it's not uncommon to have test trials for someone to be like, hey, are you a good fit for this project or so? But the idea of it,
like a singular piece of art or your portfolio, not like work in the office.
But the idea of this being, like you're taking direction from an actual team lead on where and how to do things, and then that's still under the trial thing, and then you don't get paid for that work that's goofy shit. Trials that go on for that prolonged period of time are going beyond a trial.
Also of much more significant note to most people listening to this, NetEase makes a lot of games of wildly varying quality.
Well, are they not amongst the most like just greedy and awful with microtransactions and like just anti?
No, but I'm saying that the actual games underneath those wildly varying quality also.
Okay.
Because they make a lot. You go to their webpage, there's like 40 games on there, and I have not heard of 2/3 of those. And some of them I have, and some of them I have. So this is a big fat question mark, but it's got that Marvel on it, and it looks like it's got money in it. So who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah. I saw something where it's like almost like the 3 Bs. There's a 3 Ns, but it's, I mean, not quite, because it's NetEase, Nexon, and then I guess Tencent.
Yeah,
but not quite. NC Soft for milking players with their shit. Next, or yeah, something to that effect, right? Anyway,
That trailer's hot. I signed up for the closed alpha and all that shit. I'd like to take a look at it. It looks cool.
Yeah, the same, and the idea of this coming in right when Overwatch is doing what it's doing is like the timing couldn't be better on that. Where they're like, here it is, and
me and Paige are convinced that trailer got cut together in the minutes following the announcement of Overwatch's PvE cancellation.
Or it was waiting for the next fucking slip.
They're gonna do it. You know they're gonna do it. You know. Just wait. You know
upload the video and leave it unlisted.
Just make it public. We got him.
That's all it took. Yeah.
Because the timing was like immediate. It was within like 24 hours of the cancellation of Overwatch 2 single player.
Crazy. And it makes sense too that, like, of course Marvel, who's going into whatever space they can with this shit, is gonna, they took a crack at Snap and they took a crack at all these other things. Like, yeah, they're gonna get into that fucking Overwatch, that Fortnite space, of course. Fortnite is also not even Fortnite anymore, right? Fortnite is now a platform like Roblox. It's become.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's become less about shoot and gentrify, and more about like, hey, there's a concert happening. Hey, there's a new tie-in for a new thing that has a completely game-changing thing, and it's become so much more than just.
Fortnite is where I do Gangnam Style after I shoot the kids at the wall.
Chicken dinner has become the least of its priorities. So. Yes, and of course the part where it's like, hey, it's 6-on-6 again. I
hadn't really thought too strongly about that. It never really jumped out at me as like a big deal. And then when I saw people talking about Marvel Rivals in 6v6, I saw some people describing that them and their group of friends all had to stop playing Overwatch entirely because they had a group of 6 friends that all hung out and played Overwatch. And then they moved it to 5 and had to do this awful juggling of who gets to play today.
Rotate around or someone gets dumped.
That's fucking stupid.
Also, remember the years and years of speculation on what a Marvel versus Capcom version of a Marvel character's kit would look like?
Yes.
Now just throw that into an Overwatch game.
Do it.
Take your entire binder of Fleer Ultra Marvel cards and Marvel Masterpiece cards and go through and find random characters like Mojo and try to think about what that would look like on a stage or as a playable character.
Like Mojo Jojo?
No, Mojo, as in like big Mojo with
that's the weird guy from Future World.
Yeah,
not the Powerpuff Girls, but why did I think Powerpuff Girls villain?
You were thinking of Mojo Jojo, but yeah. And you're like, oh, we're gonna put MODOK in? Cool. So what's MODOK's kit gonna look like? What do we and you get to do that for the entire fucking Marvel universe. And then every possible costume is all the secret Wars version of this, and Hulkbuster suits, and
that's great. Yeah, do that.
It's everything. It's all there. It's all ready to go. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that looks. All right.
I would like to play that game.
I am curious as well.